Hey guys, this is Master John Drake, and I'm doing another video review, and I'm joined with me today is Master Dominic Wolfram. How you doing?
Hi, this is Dominyk.
Yeah. We're going to review one of his fights from Penzik, the Champions Battle, against Antonio. Okay. So go ahead and,
Master Sir Antonio. He's also a knight.
yes. Yes. He's a pretty good fighter. He's left-handed. So we'll go ahead and start the video.
Hold on. Real quick story about this beforehand, though. I was talking with our warlord before the champions battle, and she asked me, like, "Yo, so you good to go?" And I said, "Yes, just don't put me against a lefty," because I've been having trouble against left-handers recently with, Taurus and Sir Christian and everybody in my kingdom. And lo and behold, guess who I get to fight against?
Yeah, that wasn't the best plan, I guess.
That's the exact opposite of what I was asking for.
Yes.
All right, so I knew from beforehand. I've seen him fight a couple times in Champions Battle and different kind of things, and I knew that in the very beginning he always starts off very aggressively. I actually saw him practicing for our fight off to the side, and he was being super aggressive. So I was. So here I'm just like feeling him out. I'm waiting for him to just sort of to do it there. Right, here he comes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna rewind that that exchange because that was some interesting stuff happened there.
Okay.
So we're going back.
Oh, that looks really weird in reverse.
Okay, from the start of this exchange, going forward, frame by frame.
Yep. Okay, so one thing I was ready to retreat here. My momentum, I knew I was going to get it going backwards. So he hit a big front step by him.
Yeah, and you get a really nice parry on his sword with your stick there.
Yeah, the down scooping. I was actually surprised I got all the way across my body. And at that point, I felt safe. But right about here, I felt safe, and I knew that I could escape. I just had to weather the storm, so to speak.
Yeah, and I really think you had a great opportunity to kill him here. I think you were saying earlier that you had maybe missed your shot, I think.
Yeah. So that shot, I was aiming for his collarbone, like right on his left side. But he got his dagger all the way over there and took it off to like passe to his left.
Yeah. And he tries to redouble, but it doesn't really look like he had much.
No, his momentum was sort of already spent. That was actually a really close shot there. That was the one time I was a little bit scared.
Yeah, I agree.
Can you back out a little bit?
Okay. Right. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, so as it was coming in, right, so he's still left-handed. And this is one of the things that I really struggle with against lefties, is like this right intermittent, very close but not super close range, where the angles are all wrong from a right-handed fighter. And he has my center line wide open right here.
Yeah.
So here comes, so I was able to get my arm, I actually had to parry with my elbow.
Yeah.
Off to the side. And at this point, he's done, right? See how I kind of fell forward there? He's done.
Yep. And you retreat off a little to your right.
Yeah.
Which helps a little bit, I think. So.
Yeah, that was away from his sword. That was sort of a retreat off to hit away from the sword. Now I thought about trying to come forward there, but my momentum was going back too quickly to throw a good riposte.
Yeah, I agree. So playing again full speed.
Okay. So here, let's stop it right here, real quick.
Okay.
I noticed something about my stance that I'm trying to correct, and I don't know when I started picking it up. My stance has always been a little bit wide, and my back leg is flexed a good bit. But I've started planting my front foot and leaning forward with my shoulders, and I really need to get away from that.
Slight lean forward to work.
Well, normally I don't actually worry about where I'm leaning when I set up. I mean, your weight and your balance usually stay around your hips, right? Yes. And that's the important thing. As long as your hips are balanced, you're okay leaning forward a little bit. But if you do that along with what I'm doing right here is see how straight my front leg is, a little bit extended. So if I lean forward, then I have this sort of like, the balance. It throws the balance of the hips off.
Yeah, interesting. So go ahead and play it again.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, we're just feeling out here.
Yeah.
Now, right about here, I'm like, okay, now's when I'm going to start to attack and actually try to do things. And at this point, my focus is completely on his left arm. I just that's one thing I started doing with left-handers is is focusing completely on their left shoulder and where their blade is. Okay? Go ahead.
Okay. So
Really
you
good.
get
Okay.
his left arm in that shot. So we'll go ahead and play that back and see that one again.
Okay.
Going back.
He threw at my, he threw under my right sword arm there. He was
Yeah.
trying to hit, I think my elbow or maybe my chest under my arm. Okay, and I was able to do it like a scoop parry. So I've got his sword again.
Yeah,
on my
this looks,
stick.
yeah, this looks exactly like where you ended up in the first exchange of the fight.
Yeah, I was able to get that nice little scoop, which normally is tough against a lefty because my natural tendency is to take it off farther to my right
Yeah.
when I parry that far. And it's obviously a dangerous parry to bring back here. He's pointing my legs and my belly. But they're like it's actually very similar to the first pass. But this time I hit his arm right there, and you can see the fabric move on his shoulder.
Yeah, right there. And I think another thing to point out is his dagger is way across his body, like it's not covering at all. Yep.
See how his lunge is sort of like to the left?
Yeah, it's interesting.
See look at his dagger right there.
Yeah.
So he can't reach. It's out completely out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I definitely think he overextended on that one.
Right.
So go ahead and resume.
Now here I kind of breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Don't put his left hand in it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's what I'm doing right now. See where my stick is right now?
Yep.
All right, pause real quick. All right, so at this point, I thought about just rushing him, and using my stick, smacking his sword out of the way and then kill him. But that would be, this is a champion's fight, and you don't want to brawl with a brawler, right?
Yep.
So at this point, I'm just thinking, all right, stay safe. I'm going to keep my sword back here. I'm going to keep everything in front of me with my sword. Keep my stick back in my hip, and hope that he forgets about it.
So go ahead and resume then. So I think that's an interesting strategy.
All right, so here we're just feeling each other out. Let's see how I'm keeping far. I'm not letting him get it close anymore.
Yeah.
Now, see here, in just a second, you're going to see me lunge, which you rarely see me do.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to look at that again. Okay, going back. Okay, so yeah, it looks like you're trying to control his blade with yours.
Right, I felt really comfortable right there because it had fork on. Like, see, and his belly is wide open right here. And
Yeah.
I'm like, if I can just get it, because he's going backwards, I'm like, I feel safe to lunge right here.
And you've got him over parrying too.
Yeah.
Probably because it's his offhand, but
Lunge half bad.
yeah.
His momentum is going backwards.
That was a nice extension on this one right here. I think you're a little off from me still, but
Okay.
it's okay.
So just so you know, this is on Skype, and the video is just a little bit delayed between us.
Yeah. So there was so this is the end of that last exchange and the beginning of the next one.
Okay.
And he tried playing slow-mo forward.
Yeah.
He reaches to your center line, you cross parry, and hit him under the arm.
Yep. See, now I barely had to move on that one. That was one tempo. It looks like two things going on when I go slow-mo here, but that was one tempo in my brain.
Yeah. When you catch him right in the middle of his attack, so he literally can't do anything else because he's already committed to throwing.
Yeah.
He does
see
not.
See how far forth his weight is? Yeah.
Yeah. He does not have time to parry or to stop his attack.
Yeah. Now I baited him a little bit, which I do sometimes. Get him right underneath the arm right there.
Yep. So I thought this was a good fight, interesting stuff. I thought you had a good plan that you executed well.
Yeah. I was pretty terrified coming against the lefty, who's also a knight, who I've seen, have some pretty involved fights against people.
Yeah.
Also, the falling is amazing.
So Another funny story about this fight is I had heard that he had thought he was going to fight Caitlin.
Fighting Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Caitlyn is our warlord. I didn't think she would put herself in the fight.
That's why he was. That's what he thought, though. So.
Well, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. So this is thank you to you for being on this, and hopefully we can do more of these in the future, and we'll maybe have a little bit better audio quality.
Yeah. We'll definitely have to work something else out. Thanks a lot for the opportunity. It's been a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, no problem. See you guys later.